Hello and welcome to a very unusual matchup for Stronghold Crusader UCP. So we've got Drawn and Quarter map, we've got two Caliphs, we've got Pig, Richard, Sultan and Phillip on their own. Let's see how we get on with this. So top left corner we've got Richard and we've got Caliph. Richard's gatehouse opening out that way is so bad for Richard, it really is. It's disastrously bad. Top right corner we've got Pig and we've got the other Caliph. Bottom right corner we've got Phillip. Bottom left corner we have Sultan. Now Sultan's also an odd choice, or at least I think most people would say that it's an odd choice. But Sultan is incredibly strong in UCP, and I don't know why exactly. Beyond his fire defense, which is obviously good, he just seems like he uses his crappy units so well that he's fantastic for harassing other lords and sapping them of their gold, so he really does a good job. Now, Phillip is obviously another harassment lord, and he's going to be very strong against the Caliph. You can see Richard is doing a decent enough job at destroying Caliph's towers. I always say he's the best attacking lord in the game, so it doesn't surprise me that he's doing well. Pig is really struggling, again not too much of a surprise just because of the close quarters, plus he's having to deal with blue Caliph and yellow Caliph. Phillip is sending some small scale attacks towards the yellow Caliph, basically just destroying his towers and being a menace. Now I think Pig is going to be okay for a while. If Pig can destroy some towers as well, that's huge, right? I don't know what Pig's thinking here. He's in some trouble though, he doesn't have many crossbows. He really needs the crossbows for this. So go back over here. Richard is still putting the pressure onto Caliph. Richard and Caliph are both fairly low on gold, but Caliph is doing a lot worse. Well, he's coming out of this a lot worse. It's not really a surprise to anyone, I don't think. Now Pig's got the gold, but he's struggling to keep his peasants and get more units out. Big problem for Pig actually. I kind of thought Pig would be doing a little bit better, but I think the fact that he's got his gatehouse this side instead of this side is a huge problem for him. Phillip's attacks are coming again. He's coming with a whole ton of knights actually, and just harassing and costing the Caliph a ton of gold. Managed to get rid of a whole heap of pitch. So that's massive. Now if you don't play the game often, pitch is very expensive indeed. So both Richard and Caliph seem to be out of gold. Obviously Caliph has all this stone, so he's not really in as bad position as he looks to be. Richard is in a horrible position because he's got his gatehouse this side. He's got to send all his workers out here, so they're gonna die instantly. Now Phillip is looking quite strong actually. Phillip is looking like the strongest lord here really. He's not. Sultan's got way more gold, but I mean at the end of the day Sultan is good. I'll say that again, Sultan is very good, but in this format. But I don't think he's going to achieve that much in this, but we'll see. Yeah, I could always be wrong. And I've said this before actually, but I'm happy to be wrong. You know, it's very nice when you're mistaken about an outcome and it's a pleasant one because it's interesting, right? See, Richard can't fire his catapults anymore because he doesn't have the stone. He can't afford to buy it in. Yeah, proper attack coming from Phillip. This Caliph here is basically done for. Pig is in trouble too. Oh, but an attack from Sultan is coming as well, so... Interesting to see what happens here. I jump back to the skirmishes over here. Yeah, it's not looking good for any lord, really. I'm amazed Caliph found the gold for all of those, but there we are. Don't know where he magicked that from, but you know, I'm not unhappy about it. It certainly keeps things interesting. Pig is burning on the inside. That's why you don't have your hovels outside your castle right by the walls. Good advice, really. Okay. I wonder why Sultan has... Oh, it's because he keeps closing his gatehouse, I see. Still waiting for Phillip to send an attack at at Caliph to finish him off. Once he goes down, I imagine that the blue Caliph will follow shortly, and then probably anyone else is dead. As I say, Phillip is looking very strong in his little corner here. He's looking strong enough that he may take this whole thing out. Caliph is definitely dead here. It's more than enough units to kill him. Okay, maybe not. No, he did die to Pig. Pig was very, very lucky to snag that then.
A message from the pig. Thou wishes everyone dies.
I also don't mind the fact that they've run out of gold. The only real downside to it is because they've got no gold, it's going to take them a long time to recruit. And a long time to be able to get a large enough army for them to attack. Ooh, Phillip and Sultan are going at it. And Sultan definitely got the upper hand in terms of ground forces, but... Oh no, I take that back. He killed more than he lost, I think. He killed knights and he killed pikemen and European swordsmen. You can see this Caliph is still looking quite good. Now Pig is finally able to get some resources in, so he may be able to recover soon. We'll see. Again, this is why I like this, because I do not know what's going to happen. Oh, Sultan's in trouble. He's got his fire defense, and yeah, he's got a good amount of slingers and archers, so he's probably going to live for a while. But if Phillip keeps funneling in archers, it could be bad for Sultan. Doesn't surprise me that Pig is unable to stop the burning. That's what happens when you primarily use crossbows and don't have enough archers. You just can't target the slaves quickly enough. There's a pretty big force from Sultan coming out. It's not enough to be threatening, I don't think. At least not that threatening for Philip. He's got a huge amount of archers, so he should be fine. As I say, Richard and Caliph are the two that are in probably the most danger right now. Well, actually, just Richard is in the most amount of danger. He doesn't have archers. He's got a couple of archers around the back. He can't afford to attack. He cannot get out of his castle. All his units are being hit with missiles. Now, the missiles aren't doing much, but, you know, every little bit. And, yeah. Oh dear. Sultan's in big trouble. He's lost his fire throwers. Oh no, he's got a few on the ground, but I don't think he's going to live this. I mean, I suppose we'll find out, but... Yeah, he did live. The fire throwers on the floor were enough to keep him safe just then. Okay. Richard has lost all his siege. Pig is slowly rebuilding, but not quickly enough. Philip and Sultan are still fighting. You know, as you've seen, definitely going Philip's way, but Sultan's doing a good job too. He is holding his own pretty well. You know, it is Sultan after all. Although, let's be honest, Philip is a terrible lord outside of UCP. He really is terrible. Oof. Yeah, I think Richard may be done now. He's just got nothing. He's got no defense. He's got nothing. So it's probably going to come down to a battle between Pig and Philip, but you know, maybe it will be Philip and Caliph. Not sure. That's Richard burning, as we all know. Richard's done for. So yeah, Caliph has done a remarkably good job. I know Richard has had no access to anything all game, so I could say he's done very well too. Pig is doing brilliantly as well. I know he had help from Philip, but even so. Sultan's doing well. Philip's doing decently, considering Philip has been left alone pretty much his whole game. Every attack he's had a force ready to repel. So, yeah. I think my money would be on Philip at this point. I was very tempted to throw an abbot at one point, and I'm glad that I didn't. Okay. It's crazy how quickly Sultan's blown through that gold. I mean, I know Phillip lost all his gold too, but Phillip has been sending, I don't know how many knights out, a ton of them. You see, this is what I like about the knights. They are just so good for harassing. I actually really enjoy using knights. I just almost never find that they're practical enough. Yeah, he needs to keep harassing and not just stand there like an idiot. Okay, nice large pig attack coming. And it's going against Caliph. Okay, so if those are catapults, Trebuchet is okay, even better. Well, he's only got the one, unfortunately. Oh, but he does have 2 catapults. If they survive, that could be huge. Like, if they take out Caliph's towers, Caliph will be screwed. They didn't. Which is okay. I expect it will be probably Phillip that kills Sultan as the next fatality, and then probably he'll go and kill Richard, but I'm not certain on that yet. He may target Pig. I don't see him going for Caliph next, but you know what? I could be wrong. I just don't see it happening. Nice big attack from Phillip. Not certain if this will kill actually. He's got his fire defense back, so yeah, it didn't. I mean, it did a good job. Like Sultan's out of gold now, so one more attack like that and he will die. I think Caliph is gonna go. Okay, I was wrong. I was going to say, I think Caliph is going to kill Richard, but I guess Richard is so helpless. Maybe he's not. Oh, no, he is. He's going to kill Richard.
A message from the Lionheart. Events have come.
And he definitely will kill Richard. Richard doesn't have any defenders at all. Oh, okay, take it back. He's got 3 archers. There we go. That's Richard down.
From the Lionheart.
I didn't see that coming, to be honest. I really thought that Sultan would have died first, but I think that's more because Richard had been left alone for so long. Now Caliph could actually take this out because his defences are good enough, but as you've seen, Philip's attacks are actually pretty deadly with all those trebuchets and the knights, so he could wipe out the towers and then clean them up, but we'll see. As you can see, a lot of Caliph's units have been softened up. I mean, a bunch of the ones along these towers are fine, but you know, he's not looking too good. Pig is looking okay. I'm surprised Pig hasn't recovered financially, to be honest. Although he may need more stone for that, and he's only really got that, which is not too good for him. He'll probably lose units to archers. Pig is skirmishing with Caliph, and it looks like Caliph is going to kill Sultan here. After all of Philip's hard work. I mean, we'll see. Sultan could very well survive, but I don't think he will. He didn't.
A message from the Sultan. We find this down in the Sultan's oasis.
I mean, that would piss me off if I were playing this and another lord swooped in like that. Although I guess that's the second time that's happened to Phillip now. So 2 trebuchets from Pig. Will they survive? I'll keep an eye on them. You can see Caliph is being hammered here. And he's losing a lot of his towers, and Pig sent his units back. Okay. Oh dear. Pig is in for a very, very bad time right now. I don't know that Pig will live this either. I mean, if the battering rams had gone and destroyed that tower, I think Pig would have died here for sure. Sorry, that gatehouse, not that tower.
A message from the pig.
Yeah, Pig's dead. Okay. Now I still have my money on Phillip, but we'll see. Phillip has more gold, more units. His army's healthier. His towers aren't damaged. He's got the knights that can skirmish. Obviously his units are more expensive than Caliph's, but you know, it just depends. I kind of hoped that he would go this way, right? Obviously that's not happened, but I did hope that would be the case. So this is a hell of a lot of siege, really. Although why he's not attacking those towers with that, I don't know. I don't think this will kill Caliph. I mean, it might do, but I don't think it will. He's got so much fire defense still. Yeah, it won't. But if he keeps hitting the towers and destroying them, that would be huge. Like really, Phillip wants to kill these fire ballistas. You can see the fact that Caliph is out of gold as well is bad for Caliph, because he needs the pitch. Very expensive. He has to have these fire ballistas, which, you know, yes, they are alive, but they are weakened. He keeps losing his stone, so he's not able to rebuild his towers. Although it looks like he has fully finished them. But he just doesn't have anything that's gonna recover his economy. As you can see, he cannot build any more quarries because he can't afford to at the moment. This could be it for Caliph, actually.
A message from the king. Stay away from my land. Stay away.
I think it is going to... Oh no, the fire might save him here. Okay. Yeah, fire saved him. But, you know, it was just delaying the inevitable. He's really got nothing. He can't cut down any trees. He's got nothing. He can't make anything. I mean, I guess that's one of the downsides to not having much wood on a map, but at the same time, that's how it goes sometimes. And I'm perfectly fine with all this. Okay, nice big attack coming from Phillip, which is surely going to finish him off this time. At least I'd assume it would.
A message from the Caliph.
And there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. This has been a very different one. If you did enjoy, leave a like and sub. Thank you for watching.